In today's video, I'm going to be taking you through a full day of eating. I'm going to show you my Zwift setup, and then finally I'm going to show you the highlights of tonight's ZRL team time trial. Well, today has been a slow start. It's currently 9:30. I usually get up at about 7 or 6. I think the last 2 weeks of training and working has really sort of like built up the fatigue, and I just could not wake up this morning. So we're starting with some breakfast. I listened to my body and had a lay-in. It was lovely. And I haven't had any coffee yet this morning either, so I'm feeling quite good. Usually I have 2 coffees before I even get out of bed and think about eating. So pretty unusual for me to eat breakfast without coffee, but there we go. So I'll put on the screen what I've had for macros for this meal for breakfast. I'm not gonna do it now because I think that's cheating. I want to see what I'd eat normally in the day without any interference. I've not got much to do today because I finished uni, so I'm gonna eat this, watch some YouTube, do some research, and yeah, I'll call it research. I just get to watch all of my favourite YouTubers, and yeah, I'll catch up with you for lunch. So it's 11 o'clock. I usually do about a 6k walk. It takes about an hour and a half because I'm throwing balls for him and talking to the dog walkers. I'm going to keep this short because it's bloody freezing. The wind is up, so it drops the temperature right down. So I'll see you back inside for lunch, I reckon. Okie doke, so we're back from the walk. I think it's about 12:30 now. I've been dossing about. I've made a cup of coffee, first one of the day, and I've got minestrone soup. I don't know if these are supposed to be like 1 or 2 servings, but I just eat the whole thing. And with it, a baguette. So at this point, I've eaten this much, and after walking the dog, I've probably burnt roughly this much calories. I have no idea where I'm at, but we shall see. Okay, so this is the pain cave. It's pretty simple. This is the new setup. I was in a different room, so you usually see this wall here. So I've been spending all my time since Christmas sat at that desk working. But yeah, this is it. So this is a Focus CULEBRO. No idea. I bought it for 200 quid about 2 years ago. So it's cost me about £10 a month, so not a bad investment. It's absolutely terrible. These brakes do not stop me when I'm going downhill, which is not ideal. So before I get out next summer, I definitely need to upgrade the bike. The trainer, Elite Direto X, again another bargain, 150 quid. I could have got a free bike with that as well, but I do not have space for another bike. All my cycling bits and bobs are down there, mechanic stuff. Got this is the box for the trainer. It's a pretty handy little side table, and then I use this little unit up here to sort of store stuff. The blue tablet, that's how I read the chat when I'm live streaming. This is a new addition. This is a webcam, which means I don't have to use my phone, which is nice. I've got this little mount for it as well if I want to change up the angles. I use that laptop. It's a pretty beefy laptop because I use it for AutoCAD and modelling and stuff, so definitely overkill for Zwift. You don't need that. And this light is currently facing that way, usually faces that way, because it's a bit dark in this room, to be honest. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, there's not much more to it. My fan's there. Has to be on this because otherwise it slides all over the place. And that's my high technology jersey and bib short drying device. But yeah, this room is pretty damp. That's why it's now the pain cave, because we can't really spend much time in here, like sleeping and that. So yeah, there we go. This is dinner, pretty simple. Vegan pie, broccoli, potato, carrots. Keeping it kind of light because ZRL is in T-minus 30 minutes. Okie dokie, so it's about 20 minutes after that meal. I've not left enough time for good digestion, but it is what it is, and we're about to jump on and warm up for tonight's ZRL. Let's see how it goes. I'm ready. Four, three, two, one. John's off. 3, 2, 1. John's off. Close to a power PB. 37-minute power PB, we'll take that. Cheers Liam, cheers Robbie, or Rob. Cheers Chris, thanks Kumar. Look at that for a chart. Did anybody notice? I drank my water and then went down the wrong hole. And luckily I coughed it up and then it weren't too bad. Oh, that was difficult. You've seen the highlights. I think we did pretty well. I was pretty happy with my pulls. My philosophy was I'd rather pull hard for a minute and get dropped than sort of hang on to the group and slow people down. So I gave it all I had. I managed to stick with it. I got a 20-minute power PB with 3.6 watts per kilo, which is awesome. And now I'm finishing the day with some protein. Not really a fan of this stuff. I prefer it to drinking like milk proteins. Obviously you can use water for them, but I heard these were good. I mean, it's alright. Tastes a bit like orange, I suppose. I'm going to top up the calories for the day. I have a sneaky suspicion that I'm really under eating, which is probably explaining the weight loss. But yeah, I'll be back in a second to see the damage. Okay, so this is the log for today's food, and this is a pretty standard day for me. I would say that I'm a creature of habit. I eat the same way I feed the dog, which is I eat the same stuff day in, day out. That's the way I like to do it. So I've eaten this way for about 3 months. And as you can see from my Zwift Power, I've just been chiseling away the weight. And I think I kept on going with the way I was eating because it was, not that it was working, it's just that I didn't really see a problem with it. And then I'm sort of thinking now that maybe I'm losing weight a bit too quickly. So if you have a look at this, my breakfast, 562 calories, I don't think that's too bad. Lunch, 708 calories, again, I don't think that's too bad. And then dinner, 788 calories. Now, if I'm eating that before I train, that meal needs to be much bigger, I think, because, I mean, 104 grams of carbs is just not enough. And I rarely eat after I train, I just don't have the appetite. So I either need to get that food in at lunchtime or I need to force myself to eat off the bike, because obviously just having this protein shake is not enough calories. This is just pure protein. So according to MyFitnessPal, obviously I'd have no other way of tracking this. It's saying that I should eat 3,438 calories to maintain weight. I'm not trying to lose weight, so maybe I should be eating 3,000 calories a day. I don't know, give or take 10%. But yeah, essentially I'm in a 1,000 calorie deficit for no reason other than I've built a bad habit of eating, not necessarily a bad diet, like I think I get good micronutrients, and if you have a look further down, I eat a decent amount of carbs to fat to protein. Like I wouldn't say it's unbalanced. And my sugars aren't even that high. Sodium, I'm low on sodium, low on protein apparently. I'm low on all of it. I need to eat more, essentially, is what I've learned from this video. So if you can take anything away from this video, I guess I would encourage you to just make sure that you're eating enough when you're training as hard as indoor cyclists do, because I know what Zwift is like. I mean, just today's Zwift was 884 calories of burnt energy. Yeah, of burnt energy. So, you know, I need to be eating that back. So yeah, going forward, I'm going to eat much more food. Maybe I'll do an update video, but yeah, there's going to be no more rapid weight loss now. I need to change my bad habits. If you enjoyed the video, if you liked any part of it, whether that was the eating, the setup, or the Zwift highlights, then please give the video a big thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And yeah, loads more good content coming soon. Hopefully I've got a video comparing cycling brands' clothing. So yeah, that'll be good. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.